outside of boxing, someone that's been dealing with a lot. I'm sure, obviously, you know Tyson Fury. Do you see where he's coming from on why he may be going through what he's going through?
Yeah, because his Rome is being torn down right now, so he have to rebuild it brick by brick. This is another obstacle of somebody just taking a fall in their life. But I know Tyson, and I know his character. He's going to get up and continue forward, and I believe he's still going to become champion again someday. But what he have to do is get up out the slump that he's in and start rebuilding his Rome brick by brick, because time waits for nobody, and the world doesn't care. Outside of your family, no one gives a shit. I know people that will act like they even do it now. They act like he didn't even beat Vladimir Klitschko that day in Germany, like he didn't defeat all the odds. They'd rather talk about gay comments he's saying. They'd rather talk about stupid posts that he putting up just for entertainment. They'd rather talk about drugs. They don't, like, to me, how can I put this up? Tyson, I've never seen somebody make history the way he did when he beat Vladimir Klitschko and basically got really shitted on for it. I mean, the day after the fight, like, the press was eating at him so hard, his father had to stand up and said, if y'all think I'm going to let y'all take credit away from my son after what he just did last night, y'all out y'all fucking mind. His father shouldn't even have to say that, because if you look at certain other champions, we'll say when Joshua clipped Charles Martin, hip hop hooray, they act like it was the best thing since sliced bread. He got the job done, but it wasn't the kind of job that Tyson Fury did when he beat Klitschko. But when you are very opinionated, when you're an extremely real to the core, probably a little bit too much to the core, it's a price to pay for that. But I don't think that bothers Tyson. I'm that exact type of individual. Like I can't be, there's nothing I'd rather be than myself. I've never looked at another human being and say, man, I would like to be that. I am perfectly fine when I look in the mirror every night and go to bed, because I know my kids love me. My mother called me every day. You know, my little brother can call me and say, yo, I need something, and I could send him. These are the things that mean something to me. I call Bernie. You can ask him sometimes in the middle of the night, say, bro, I love you. Good night. This is the shit that means a lot to me. All this other stuff, trying to impress this person and that person, and, you know, get caught up into perception. I am so caught up into the reality of life that it's not even funny. Perception and perfection doesn't even exist to me, period.
Yeah, and family is the most important, like you said. But what advice could you give Tyson?
Get up. Just like that. Just get up. Like, you know what I mean? Tyson Fury has, for his size, he has an extremely, very, very, very good skill set. I boxed a kid. He bust my eardrum before. Yes, he bust my eardrum. We're boxing. He's 200 and something pounds, 7 foot, almost big man. He bust my eardrum. That happened. He's an extraordinary athlete. I just want the best for him, because it's not just him. He got his Uncle Peter. His father just came home not too long ago, a couple years ago, from the penitentiary. He got Huey looking up to him. You know, he have his wife, I believe her name is Paris. And they have their kids. So it's not just him. So the pressures that I believe that he's dealing with that made him turn to whatever substance that they saying he was using, I'm sure it came from just the facts of life and things getting a little tough and things getting a little heavy. We all have demons that we face or that we're fighting every day to become better people. I just believe Tyson Fury was exposed, and I pray for him and his family, and I want him to have a strong comeback.
And what do you have to say to your fans and for the viewers who do believe in you and do support you on November 12th against Luis Ortiz?
I appreciate it all. Like, you know, Helen, I'm just the type of guy, I'm fascinated by the homeless man on the corner. So it's times that I get emails from people and messages from people that is extremely humbling, that it have got me emotional at times. Like, yo, man, keep going. You don't know how you inspired me. You have no clue what you do, man. How can I send you this so you could sign? I have people send me things from all different countries in the world. They send me things with an envelope on it, with their address on it, just so I could sign it, send it back. And like, that's like, they're doing all the work. You know how humbling that is? I'm a kid from North Philadelphia. I sold drugs on those corners. I got beat up on those corners. Like, people get the I guy and this whole thing mixed up. I'm from North Philadelphia, and I know what it feel like to come from. I feel like when people walk by you and don't say nothing, then people can't stop you because they want to take your pictures with you and have you sign this and sign that. So when these type of things happen to me, I'm extremely humble. I appreciate all my fans. I appreciate people that's not even my fans, but they support the sport that saved my life, because if it wasn't for boxing, like I said before, I'd be a 400 or 500 pound big man eating McDonald's, just masturbating every day, letting life go by. That would be me if it wasn't for boxing.
Well, I'm very glad that you do have boxing since you were 12.
Yeah, since I've been 12 years old, I've been in this sport, and there's nothing else that I've ever done. I'm not one of the guys that come from basketball, football. Like, that's not me. I've been junior Olympics, alternate, then turned pro. Boxing saved my life. Boxing have helped me, have helped my family. It's going to continue to help me and help my family. I'm extremely grateful for. I'm going to die in this sport. Like, I'm a die fighter. Like, I'm not somebody that tries to get away from that. I don't know how to do 10 to 15 other things. I'm not the most intelligent guy. I'm just a very common sense, and I'm into reality. But boxing is where it all come from with me, and this boxing is where it's going to stay. Anything that I ever else excel at, I'm sure it's going to be blessings from boxing. Everything with me comes from boxing, so I'm extremely grateful for the sport. I'm extremely grateful for the people and the fans that support the sport that saved my life, and I'm extremely grateful for my fans. And I plan on not letting none of them down November the 12th when I beat Luis Ortiz.
Yes, and it's great to see everything come full circle for the title on November 12th. Once again, thank you so much for your time, Malik, and also thank you for the pizza. Very thoughtful.
That's the new thing. You're doing an interview with Helen Yee. She's a pizza connoisseur. Don't come to the interview just with your gym bag saying, yeah, man, I'm ready for the interview. Come with pizza. I just bought her some Royals pizza, the great Armenian spot, half sausage, half cheese. Man, you got to come with some class. Life imitate art. I need to learn this. Hear me. Feel me. A future legend has spoken. Malik Scott.
Just like your outfit. Nice work.
Yo, this Malik King Scott checking in. Y'all watching Eyes on the Game with my girl Helen Yee. Make sure y'all watch me win the WBA title, heavyweight title, November 12th against Luis Ortiz. Peace.